Hey everyone, welcome back to the weekly astrology and pick a card reading. This is for the 12th to the 18th of April 2021. So this week with the astrology, we have the biggest news is there's a new moon in Aries at 22 degrees of Aries. So this is beneficial energy for everybody in terms of, new opportunities. It's a time of growth in your life, of new growth, new things starting to, bloom in your life, and a new path opening up. So a really beneficial energy for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, but also for Geminis and Aquarians. Obviously it's a fire sign, so it's extra good for all the fire signs, and if you've got anything Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars in a fire sign, it's good for you. If you know where 22 degrees of Aries is in your chart, what house that is, have a look at where that new moon is in your personal chart to know what area of life you're having a new beginning in. There's a lot of Aries energy at the moment, so we have a number of planets all lined up in Aries: Sun, Moon, Mercury and Venus at the moment, all in Aries. So it's quite a strong, fiery, stubborn energy, an energy of determination to move forward, to grow now. So if you've been stagnant in your life, you're really going to feel the restlessness this week with this new moon. It's going to feel like, I need to make a change, I need to push forward, because of a feeling that you're not honoring yourself. And Aries is all about the self and the identity and honoring that, and taking action around what feels right for you in that regard. And what was the other thing I was going to say? I lost my train of thought there. So, that's right, with the new moon being, with all this energy in Aries, it is like a new beginning on a very symbolic level for everyone in the collective, because it's Aries, it's the first sign of the zodiac. It's a new moon as well, and it is that time of year where the seasons change. So there is this huge energy of new beginning. So you may find, not everybody, but a lot of people, especially if you've got Aries in your chart, or if you have something where the new moon really contacts something very strongly in your personal chart, that you're going to feel this push forward in your life at this time. And you're going to find that there may be some things that come to an end, and some things that are kind of beckoning you forward, and you just know instinctively you need to act and move forward now. Also, with all this Aries energy, some people can experience headaches with this energy, okay? When there's a lot of Aries, because Aries rules the head. That's the part of body that's connected to Aries, the brow and the head, the forehead. So there can be headaches associated with this for some people, not everybody. Now, the other thing is, on Monday, Venus in Aries squares with Pluto. This can be a bit of a blockage energy around love, especially, but also somewhat to do with finances as well. There can be power struggles at the moment with all this Aries energy, which I said, it's a very stubborn energy. It's a very determined energy. With Venus square Pluto happening on Monday, on that new moon, it is a little bit of a power struggle energy going on. There can be extremes in situations that you hear about, whether it's, things that happen in the world or people's relationship dynamics. There can be some kind of extremes, some power struggles, that kind of thing going on. Then on the 15th, so in a few days, Venus actually moves into Taurus, which is a beautiful energy. Venus rules Taurus, also rules Libra. So Venus in Taurus from the 15th is going to bring a very positive energy of abundance and stability in love, a feeling of calmness and enjoyment of life. Venus in Taurus is about enjoying pleasures of life, and enjoying the simple things in life, like getting out in nature and really feeling the energy of nature. Enjoying the simple things in life as well, the simple things that give us a sense of being connected to the earth, connected to our senses, connected to a feeling of inner peace, and also to do with beauty as well. So the arts, creativity is favored under this energy. There's more sensuality, and there's more focus on touch, hugs, things like that in relationships. Needing to connect physically is going to be very strong for those in relationships, or if you're, even with loved ones, you're going to feel more like you need to sort of have hugs and stuff like that with Venus in Taurus. So that's from the 15th, and this is really great for anyone that has strong Taurus placements. So Taurus Sun, Moon or Rising, Venus, Mars in Taurus, Jupiter in Taurus. This, as I said, can bring in extra abundance financially, especially for the earth signs in particular. Okay, so it's very good for the earth signs. Then on this Friday, we have the Sun square Pluto, more power struggles. So there could be some clashes in the world that we might see, certain things going on to do with politics or power struggles with authority, things like that going on. it is a bit of a tense energy at the very beginning of this week and the end of this week with power struggles on some level. Also, another nice energy we've got during the week is Mars in Gemini trine Jupiter in Aquarius. This is a very positive energy this week for everybody, especially if you've got air in your chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy in your chart, or Sagittarius, Aries, and what else? And Libra. The air signs. It's very favorable for the air signs, as I said. So in general, though, with Mars trine Jupiter this week, there is this feeling of moving forward in some way, and there's some kind of change going on in the area of your life if you know your chart where that new moon is happening. So if you don't know your chart, look more to what signs you have. If you've got fire signs in your chart, this is positive change for you. If you've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there's also a lot of change going on this week for you guys as well. And that's pretty much it that I wanted to talk about for this week. Let's look at the cards. This week I'm doing something a bit different. I'm just using 2 tarot decks this week and the Astro dice. So I might start with the fire sign since it's a new moon in Aries. So I'll do fire, water signs, air signs, and earth signs. That's how I'm going to do it this week. Okay, let's look at what's happening. So I'm going to use this Oceanic Tarot deck for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link is below. Oh, this one doesn't want to go back in. Fire energy, we have wands. So wands represents fire. So we have the 4 of wands, which is home life. So there's something going on for the fire signs in your home life, in your relationship, in your partnership, in a marriage. To do with family. Yeah, see, I said a marriage and we have the Justice card. Wow. So marriage partnerships are highlighted for the fire signs this week with these 2. So there's something to do with a soul connection, a soulmate, home and family, karmic energy because of the Justice card, and it's also Libra. So the Justice card is Libra, so it relates to relationships. The 4 of wands generally is a good card. It says reward, so there can be some kind of breakthrough. If you've had some issue in your relationship or in your home life, fire signs, there can be a breakthrough this week. If you've been looking for a job, there could be, you know, a new job opportunity that you hear about. If you've been stuck at home and you're looking for some kind of opportunity, there's a breakthrough for the fire signs. If your relationship has been going through a tough patch, there could be a healing this week in your relationship. If there's been an issue with a family member or someone that's a Libra or an air sign or another fire sign, there could be some kind of healing in your family relationships this week. So let's see what the Astro dice say. 5th house, which is to do with children. Mercury, also to do with children, but also romance and communication. Both, it can relate to both of those things. So in astrology, the 5th house is romance, creativity, children, self-expression, and Mercury is communication. So important communications with a loved one this week comes up, and I already discussed that, so it already came up. We also have Capricorn. So Capricorn energy comes up as well. Something about parenting for some people comes up, or dealing with younger people. So if you have, nieces and nephews, grandkids, children of your own, that kind of energy, or there's a child, that is part of your family that you might be looking after them this week. You might be spending more time with children in the family at some point this week. But there's a very strong energy about family, home, and a positive energy around that. So that's the energy for fire signs. So you may be connecting with even a sibling, reaching out on the telephone, or online, speaking to someone that is in the family, and you have a very positive conversation. Some kind of breakthrough with the home life is indicated anyway this week for the fire signs. Okay, let's go to the water signs. So this is for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's coming up for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio this week? Oh, something's popping out here. No, it went back in. Okay. Oh. The Lovers. Ooh, that's nice for the water signs. Okay. What else for the water signs from the Oceanic Tarot? Have a jumping card. The Moon. It's funny because water is depicted here, and but we have Illusion and the Lovers. Oh, that's a bit of a difficult one for the water signs. Trying to break through illusions in some kind of connection with somebody. It looks like a romantic, strong energy here, very much a magnetic sort of connection, somebody that you have something special with, but you just there looks like there's an uncertainty because this is the Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini energy in your chart as well. Water signs. There's some kind of illusion. There's some kind of secrets. There's some kind of something hidden here with the water, with the watery moon. Okay, so that's really interesting. You could be a Gemini with a moon in Cancer, or a Cancer with a Gemini moon. Something like that I'm feeling is coming through. Let's see what the Astro dice say. Aquarius, second house, and the Sun. Sun is in detriment in Aquarius, which means there's something difficult for you to deal with at the moment with regards to your dreams, wishes, your friendships, your people that you're connected with. Okay, the second house is the house of not only your money and your income, but also your sense of value. So it could be asking your water signs, are you valuing yourself at the moment with regards to relationships? So that could be something that's coming up for you that you're thinking about, trying to balance, you know, how you feel, how you need to feel valued with an attraction towards somebody that you feel compelled to. You know, maybe you're in a situation where there's somebody that you feel very drawn to, but you just feel like it's imbalanced, or there's something not quite right, and that's because there is something unclear or something hidden. But usually what happens with the moon is in time it becomes more clear. So it looks like relationship issues are coming up for you guys, for water signs this week. Okay, then you may feel the need to make a decision, or you may feel pulled to make a decision to restore clarity and not be confused, or to find out some more information about a connection. Maybe you feel like you need to probe deeply into things, or do some research, or look into things somehow to find out about a person. Okay, air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on for the air signs this week? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This one's jumping out. Two of Wands. So we have new beginnings and looking to your future for positive change and opportunity. It's looking at starting a new venture. You're listening to your intuition here. So there's a deer in the background. The deer represents your instinct, your intuition, really feeling into things. Like, where are you going next? Like, what are you doing? There's something that your intuition is trying to prompt you towards to bring growth to your life. And it could be a business idea. It could be a work situation. 10 of Wands. You're feeling burdened at the moment, air signs, with everything that you're dealing with. It's a bit too much at the moment, and you may feel like, there's a lot of Wands here, you may feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. And sometimes for some people, you know, for some of you, this can be you're not expressing what's bothering you. You're trying to carry it all, you know, all this baggage, all this psychological baggage that's going on, and you feel like you have to be responsible and just deal with your responsibilities. But there's this feeling of burden with this. Now, for others of you, there is something here about it's about looking at how you can be more proactive about your responsibilities. So it could be that you've got a lot of burdens on you in a material sense, and you're like, well, I really need to try something new to bring about some positive change. My intuition's prompting me forward here, and I'm really drawn to the path. It's almost like an infinite 8, like it looks like an infinity 8 symbol, which is saying that there is power in a new path for you, and it's going to relieve you of this feeling of extreme burden. Okay, so let's look at the astro dice for the air signs. Interesting, we have the South Node, so something that you have some skills you've brought forward from a past life. 5th house, creativity, self-expression, entrepreneurship, expressing your emotions, unburdening yourself here, talking to someone who understands what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. And Scorpio, even more so important to express your emotions, air signs, because we have Scorpio come up, which is about very deep emotion. So I keep looking at that 10 of Wands, which is saying you're feeling a little bit burdened by something emotionally, but it's also, for some of you, it is psychic ability, and using your psychic ability to help you navigate this new path that's coming up, so that you can relieve yourself of some stress that is sort of piling on top of you. But there is something you can do about it. It's saying that there's a new path that's calling you, so that's really nice. Okay, let's go to the next, the last one, which is the earth sign. So this is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What are the messages for this week? Oh, we have a jumping card. Chariot. Nice. Okay, so the Chariot is the energy of the moon, so it's about victory, it's about moving forward, it's about a new path opening up as well, but it's about positive change is what I'm getting most of all there. So positive change this week for earth signs, that's good. Yes, the King of Pentacles, trust. Wow, that really relates to this card because this is the moon. It's about your instinct. And the King of Pentacles card is saying trust in a new path that's opening up. There is some financial benefit coming in. There's more abundance coming in. And I did say that, you know, this week on the 15th, Venus is going to Taurus. So the earth signs are going to be blessed with extra abundance, extra opportunities, this, you know, new energy of letting the abundance flow into your life because it does want to come in here. I am drawn to the turtles, which are making me feel a little bit of a slow energy, but I'm feeling that's just to start with. It's like at first you may feel this new energy coming in is a little bit slow, but it's going to pick up speed, I feel. Okay, so for some of you, there's something about a male person that you know having some kind of victory, some new opportunity themselves. So it could be a partner or someone that's very close to you. Let's look at the Astro dice. Cancer energy, 5th house again, Mercury. Wow, so children come up. So if you have a young child, their energy comes up here very strongly with Mercury, the 5th house, and Cancer, which is like parenting, nurturing children, looking after a child. Also honoring your inner child. It's funny because the child energy comes up so strongly, and we have the moon here, and then we have Cancer, which is the sign that rules the moon. So very interesting. It comes up sort of a double message there. And you know, you may have to deal with some issue with a child this week, or some kind of learning stage, you know, a new learning stage with a child if you're a parent. If you're not a parent, this can be moving forward with something creative that you want to do that's going to be financially quite good for you. I'm also getting, for some people, support from a female or support from women in your life this week. So if you're an earth sign, another message for others, maybe you have support from a female to do with work, career, or in the workplace, someone that is kind of someone that's there that you can talk to, that's a positive, beneficial energy in the workplace, or someone that has your back in some way. I'm feeling that as well. And there could be an increase in pay or a positive situation with your finances this week as well for the earth sign. Those were the readings this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as I said, if you'd like to book a reading, the link is below to my online store. Thank you so much. Have a great week all. Bye.